You can see my net here a bit big. Okay, sorry. Injury, too much of gym work. Okay, good evening, sorry. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome. So today we have how many girls? 2 girls and 3 boys. I think Wang Kang will be coming in later. Ida as oh, 他请假了. Looking at the video later on. Okay, for the day 1 and day 2, we have covered mostly on the issue 1, chapter 1, chapter 2, and today this one, day 3. Okay, as you know, you can still continue submit your homework by my handphone WhatsApp. Take a picture, scan it, okay, and then send it to me by PDF format. PDF format, JPEG, okay lah. I still have to copy and paste it. PDF format also have to paste it in the Microsoft Words. So you can send it to my email. So today we'll be talking about day 3. The last issue of the last chapter in issue 1, right? Then we're going to go through this one. Have you all handed in your homework? Have you handed in? Not yet. No, okay, so I will hold on to this, but later I'll share with you the answer, right? So did I tell you this? Hui Ling, Shirley, and Yishi, and Zihen, and maybe Zijian Tuesday were not here. Did I tell you to underline the words now? Zihen? Got right? Have right. Underline the 6th word, right? Remember? Oh yeah, got now. Zihen. Can you remember? The 6th word, right? Each phrase or each key sentence represents a source. Correct not, Shirley? Correct? Yes, correct. Good. So good. So let's go about this one. We're going to talk about this source here. So as usual, I remember I say 4 corner, right? Did I say 4 corner? Did I say 4 corner? Yes, 4 corner. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this one here. You see? Oh, what is this? And then 4. You sticker there. So this thing got to do with this one here, right? So what does this whole thing stand means what? Yishi, so far day 1, day 2, okay, huh, Yishi? Yishi, can you hear me? Your day 1, day 2. Oh, huh? Sorry? 可以吗?
Okay, here.
No, I mean the day 1, day 2 can follow now. The 2 days, the NRIC, the FLOAT, later we're going to talk about it. Okay, all right. So these are the, all right, thank you. How foreign talents can help Singaporeans reap economic gains. So we know, right, in issue 1 and 2, we talk about the nationality, the race, the religions, the rights, the identity of your social economical status. And then we talk about the citizenship, whether Singaporean or PR. Okay, I asked Zijian, do you think PR can buy houses in Singapore?
Yeah.
What kind of houses?
Condo.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Condo,
and landed property.
No, and also HDB.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Provided the 2 PR, if I'm not mistaken, I was a property agent. The 2 PR, you can buy, but there's limited, boy. You only can buy resale HDB right now. Resale HDB. So, okay, Zijian, you're Singaporean, right? Singaporean, not PR?
Yeah.
Singaporean.
What's resale HDB?
Wait, I'm about to use you as an example. Okay, so you're Singaporean. Okay, your wife, say your wife is Amor. Your wife is Amor, right? 外国人, okay, from Switzerland. Okay, your wife Switzerland. Okay, definitely it's not Singaporean. Then you work here, she become a PR. Okay, then you guys, because you're Singaporean, you can buy a resale HDB flat. If I'm not mistaken, you can buy a BTO, built to order. But Zijian, if your wife is Singaporean and you are Singaporean, you can build to order flat. Build to order means the government build the house, then straight away you can buy a one. Usually you buy 4 to 5 room. I can tell you, nowadays the HDB flat are very small. So you can buy a bigger house would be better, right? Because you want your parents to stay with you, and maybe your Akong Ama also want to stay with you, right? So HDB flat is for BTO, build to order. That means if you are the first timer, and guess what? Zijian, Shirley and Hui Ling and Zihen and Yishi, I'm not sure you know. If okay, we use Zijian as an example. Let's bully him. Okay, so Zijian, so you and your wife want to stay. Okay, your wife say, "Dear, I want to stay in Jurong East because my parents are there." Then Zijian, Then you say, no, I want to stay in Changi, but Tampines, because I'm staying there. Example. Do you know whether your wife stay in Jurong near to the parents' house or you near to your parents' house, you got 40,000 of grant from the government. That means if your house is 500K, right? How much you pay? How much you pay? If there's a 40,000 grant.
500K minus 40,000.
That's right. So you save 40K, 对不对? Then plus other thing minus here and there, maybe you end up you only pay 440,000. Wow, you save 60,000 there, bro. And then if your wife, let's say not you, if your wife work in the government's ministry, let's say maybe she's a police officer or a police, army officer, because it's a civil servant, instead of paying 20% down payment, you only pay 10%. Wow, 很好哦. So instead of paying 20% of 440,000, you only pay 10%, save 10% people day. So your 10% can go for your renovation. Guys, take note, this is built to order only for Singaporean only. I'm not sure they change or not, whether a Singaporean and a PR can buy a new HDB flat. Come back to your question, what is a resale? Resale that means 有人住过了，住在那个 HDB， 你是 second owner 还是 third owner？ 那就是说 for example, you say mature area, let's say Ang Mo Kio, okay, we use Ang Mo Kio. Ang Mo Kio is Lee Hsien Loong the area. So Ang Mo Kio definitely majority of the houses are quite big and nice. Okay, and then you say no one but happen that your parents happen to move near to Ang Mo Kio area. So you want to move there. Also got discount, no? But if your wife is not a Singaporean or PR, then you can get you can get a resale flat. You can get a resale flat. But if your wife is a Swiss non-PR, you are Singaporean, then you can get a resale flat or condo, but you cannot get a new house. Get it now, Zhijian? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, new houses built to order is only solely for who? Zhijian?
Singaporeans.
Only. You must add the word only. Fair 吗？对不对？ Right， 好像你有财产，你会给你的儿子，还是你的干儿子，还是你养的儿子？ I mean, it's very straightforward 嘛，直接 correct 了。You give to your son, then followed by your godson, and then followed by adopted son 嘛，对不对？ unless you got stepson. Okay, that's different story. That one you and your wife decide already. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that is the things that resale flat is for people. You know what happened, Shirley? In 1997, we all know, right? 子健, do you know Hui Ling and Wang Kang and Yi Shi? Yi Shi, 你懂97年什么事情？什么大事？什么轰动的大事？ Anyone can tell me? So why you see this guy is so happy? Because he can rent out the flat. No, in 1997, Hong Kong was about to return to China. Do you know that? You should know. Those people study history. Zhihen, 你懂吗? Zhihen, why your screen upside down? I see you upside down. Not worse, even upside down. So 1997, Zhijian, somebody send me a note. Kampong. No. The Kampong fire, that one is hello. 那个是Bukit Ho Swee 很久了60年代的50年代 that one no. That one 我还没有出世 uncle 还没有出世 So 1997是香港回归到中国 很多香港人就是担心 communist 共产党 哇糟糕每个人 flood into Singapore 哇 the property in Singapore wow, I tell you very expensive and then Singaporeans phobia after that 你看这些老外全部来新加坡买屋子买到炒屋子炒到这么高炒完了 PR 了不要 give out the PR 卖完屋子然后回去中国回去越南回去香港 nothing wrong 直接 nothing wrong If I'm a property agent I'm happy correct I agree 了 True 了直接 Can you hear me 直接 if I'm a property agent right Shirley Hui Ling agree 了 if you have a house Hui Ling imagine you Hui Ling you and your husband bought a studio apartment condo then you rent out to 那些老外foreign talent 来这边做工IT Now the government say no more foreigners 完蛋了你的 condo 怎么办 You still have to pay your renters correct Well where else you lend out the house You know why you buy now Hui Ling Because you want to buy this condo freehold You know what's freehold 子健 Freehold 就是 forever yours Okay, HDB right now is 99 years. After 99 years, sorry. Hello, can you hear me? I think my Wi-Fi got some problem, sorry. I'm changing to my StarHub now. Just now was StarHub. Now I'm changing to Singtel. Can you hear me? Zijian, can you hear me? Okay, good, thanks. So you understand, thank you. So you understand why this one related to your social study. Because we must give right now meritocracy, equal opportunity. So this guy who is selling this house is very happy. So Hui Ling, you remember you bought this condo, is actually for 可能房老的. So next time you can use this condo and maybe give it as a 嫁妆 to your daughter, 还是给你的儿子 for investment. Nothing wrong. You know, right? Singapore, the house is getting more and more expensive. So if you don't allow foreigners to come in, you don't allow foreigners to work here, you don't allow foreigners to buy houses here. Recently, there's one guy in China come to Singapore, you know, he bought 20 condo. 20 condo, and it's about $850 million. Zijian, if you are the property agent, 1% of 850, you overnight millionaire, right? Zijian, agree not? Will you complain to say, 你这个中国人鸡蛋来新加坡买这么多屋子来干嘛？害我没有屋子住。不要摇头子健 ，I'm a Singaporean 我真的很惭愧OK， 我真的很惭愧，听到有些人在那个 Radio 972还是958，为什么这些外国人？是真的我感到很心酸I feel very sad You know why? You mean Singaporean don't go overseas 咩？ True not? Right? Because you don't have property. Doesn't mean people come and buy condo. 其实这些人在帮新加坡 investment 对吗？好像于是 remember that day you say go shopping, right? Remember the one go shopping to increase the economic status. You are damn bloody right, man. Right, Shirley. So now if your parents let's say retire already, he got a landed property, right? Then he say, 女儿 I will give it to you. Then daddy, mommy go and stay in a studio apartment. You know studio right? 很小间的吗？老人不用。Of course you happy, right? But they say, then 你跟你老公讲 why not we sell away the landed property and buy 3 condo? Good idea, huh? Right? Then the two you cannot be one person stay in 3 condo, right? True or not? So what you do with the other 2 condo? You rent out, correct? You rent out for people like students who come overseas and study. Agree not? Actually, agree not? Zihan? This is what it happened, but unfortunately, Zijian, emotional damage. They don't want people to come to Singapore to do this. What the hell? Okay, so I'm giving you this later. I'm going to give you the answer. Don't mind. And this one, B, remember children? I told you the prominence of Zihan. What is the 3 thing? Zihan? Can you remember? Hey, today you okay now, Zihan? You look very sad. You mean you just quarrel with your girlfriend? You look so tired. Oh my goodness, Zihan quarrel with the boyfriend. Oh my gosh. Just kidding lah. Right. You see Shirley laugh and this so happy. Sorry, that's Uncle Raymond. I like to talk nonsense. Okay, remember this one now. Zijian, I'm not sure I share with you on day 2. You know this one? You know this one? Plus, minus, and neutral? Okay, so you have to look through these comments. Okay, now I give you a quick one because I got other things to share. I give you a quick one to go through the answer, okay, ma? But be fair, later you have to go through your homework. Okay, look at this one, the answer number 1. Okay, L1 only, you see, no keyword, nothing. If you don't write anything, 0. Let's look at the picture, the guy who pastes a sticker and asks for renting out of the HDB flat. So support, Zijian, very complicated. HDB flat only can rent 1 room or a whole room, but you must lock the master room, or at a certain age you can room. So a lot of policy one. But for condo, you can rent out the whole entire condo. Okay? But you know, I'm so sorry, Zijian. There are some condo who rent out to become a prostitute center. Yeah, you don't, yes. Hey, I'm a police officer. I always think my neighbor, 整天进进出出不一样人呢。then you got my neighbor 整天进进出出有麻将的声音。These are all illegal. So be careful. So if you happen to stay with this kind of neighbor, you must be very careful. No, seriously, I'm telling you a point of view. Safety. So don't be surprised, Zijian, don't be surprised. This word got the good and the bad, the ugly. So now you see, look at source one, level one, sorry, nothing. You just say, oh, not supportive based on prominence lifting. If you are lifting, you still got 1 mark. Don't mind I target you because if I'm not mistaken, there are some of them who say don't like SS, but it's okay. I'm sharing with you. Oh, okay, one come. For the whole entire just now, I did not see your face. Can you turn on your camera, please? Thank you. So number 2, supportive. You say level 2 already. L2, level 2. Supportive and not supportive, you got marks. Now let's go to level 4, okay? We talk about FIEE, right? Focus, remember this one here? Oh, focus in first, okay? Or this, take note, Okay, now let's go. Zihen, will you be, oh, Zihen, you're eating, never mind. Shirley, will you be kind enough to read the cartoonist?
The cartoonist supports Singapore's immigration policy because the source tells me that there are benefits, positive impacts that it can bring to Singaporeans. I'm
not sure, children. I'm not sure whether you put this out because the source informed me. The source say that, which is nothing wrong. Okay, so by writing like this, children, you got 1 to 2 marks already. So you got the focus. You see, you got the focus. Let me bring out the thing a bit higher for you all to see. Zihen can see now. Yishu can see now. Yishu, is it clear? Yishu, okay? Can one can see now. One can. At least you show me a thumbs up. Yes, okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Willing 可以Willing, is it big enough? Can直接可以吗? Is the wording okay? Thank you. All right, let's talk. Okay, so we focus the question already. The question is immigration policy. Is it good or not? Does it help or not? Does it have benefit? Does it have the advantages to Singaporean or not? Now, from now on, all the way until you graduate, and then when you come out to work, 101% now. Foreigners coming to any country, let's put it this, not just Singapore, to any country will be 100% benefit. If not, why the hell Sir Stamford Raffles come all the way to Singapore? True not? You agree? Then why all the way the Japanese want to attack Nanjing? 为什么要打到新加坡? True not? Why? Can anyone tell me? Who is out? Issue is out. Oh, issue is in. Okay. Why? 子健，为什么?
Oh, I don't take history.
No need history one. Anyone can tell me? Willing? Yes, sorry?
To get more land.
To get more land, to get more resources, correct or not? True not? Zhijian, if you graduate in a university, if you have a chance to work overseas, where you want to go? Of course lah, you will be damn dumb stupid you don't want, right? Unless you got personal reason, like me. I got a chance to work in Dubai last time. They pay me about 6,000-7,000 to be an English teacher, but I don't want to go. Because you know why? I miss my family. Is that a good reason? Is it a good reason? Okay, Shirley say no. Zijian say yes. To me, Shirley, nothing wrong. It's a good reason. Because I miss my mom. I miss my children. That's all. Nothing wrong, correct or not? But let's say Zijian, if you are single, you will definitely miss your parents, right? But you have nothing to worry about. Maybe you go to overseas, you get a beautiful wife, a good wife, that's it. Okay, nothing wrong, right? So now you understand why I say all these things. There is implications why people come to different countries for what? For business, for study, for marriage, for business opportunity, for career, for everything. Please do not have xenophobia, okay? To make sure that other foreigners cannot step into the soil in Singapore. Carry on, Shirley. In source A,
the cartoon depicts a Singaporean putting up an advertisement which shows HDB room for rent. With the title of the cartoon, how foreign talent can help Singaporeans with economic gains.
How come cannot underline? Damn it. Sorry, I want to underline this word for you. Yeah, this one. Can you write down this word? Depicts. And then remember the code. How foreign talent can help. So by writing like that, evidence to show that this word tell you, say help Singaporeans reap the economic gains. That's what Ishu was saying that. You see, Singapore got a lot of shopping center, right? It cannot be every time Singaporean and Malaysian visit the shopping center, You know, have you been to USS? No? Anyone have not been to USS? Zihen, you went to USS before? Hui Ling, yes? Wang Kang, you been to USS before? Universal Studio, 有吗？医师有吗？ Shirley 有吗？ I tell you, Zijian, I went 3 times, I get bored to death. You know why not? Every time I sit on the Elmo train. Bloody hell. Why you laugh, Zihen? No choice. Because my son cannot take the transformer ride. And then uncle also don't like to do roller coaster. Why you laughing, Shirley? I got high phobia. I only do the one time, only transformer, I scared like hell. And then the shed, the thing spray, right? The 4D. By the time you go the second time, you know where the water will be coming, correct? All the 3D effect, right? Shirley, correct? You get bored. And then walk there, Madagascar, walk there, Elmo, walk there, you know, same, right?
So the transformer actually is not the most scariest. There's a mummy, right? You know.
Oh, mummy ride 我还没有去过 but 很长。
That one is super scary.
因为我的儿子，我的 elder son 有那个什么 Express VIP pass， 所以他也看 Q 了。But Uncle Raymond 没有去过这种。So I heard there's one more transformer. Is it was transformer? Another one is the roller coaster very scary. So 于是你去1-2次你就大概懂了嘛，怎么玩，对不对哦 ？So is it good to get tourists to come to Singapore? Now you get it? 没有错吗 ？Then 怎么办？ Then 没有工作，没有 income 嘞。Singapore is not like China. You can one big piece of land to sell all 龙眼、龙珠果，sell 什么？sell 石头啊 ？HDB sell 石头给人，对吗 ？So tell you Singaporean, please don't get so egoistic and proud. We have nothing to show off. The only thing we can show off is our talent. And when you have talents, always eat humble pie. Let's go, Shirley. Can we do the explanation, please?
This suggests that with the presence of foreign talent, there is a potential for monetary benefits for some Singaporeans who see the business opportunities just like the man in the cartoon. As such, it reflects that there are positive benefits that foreign talent can bring. All the presence of foreign talent is due to Singapore's immigration policy. To suggest that they can bring about positive impacts to Singaporeans will be an indication of that the cartoonist is supportive of Singapore's immigration policy.
Zihan, write for me the word adhere to. Adhere to the policy. This is an important word, learn please. Thank you. Well done. Whoa, you type fast, man. Damn it. You know what's the meaning of adhere to? Zijian, you know what's the meaning? I also
Is it like follow?
I anyhow say one. Yes, you're right. I just want to test you. Yes. Can I add one more word? Strictly follow. Okay, strictly follow too. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if today we do not have foreign talents, issue 1, and then we do not know this nationality come from where, and if they don't turn into Singapore and PR citizen, Shirley and Hui Ling, you know your classmate, sorry, Shirley, I'm not sure in your class, do they have Indian and Malay and maybe Myanmar, Vietnamese? Do you have this? Have Will you joke, don't get angry, Shirley. Will you feel, oh my God, go back to your Myanmar, please. Go back to your Vietnam. Go back to Sawadee Krap, Kap Kun Kap. You go back to Thailand. Or you don't like you. I know you have a land 1,000 smile. And I don't like to smile with you. Get lost. You don't say that, right? And you know, because of them coming to Singapore, I enjoy Thai food. True now. I enjoy Vietnamese food. I enjoy kuo tie. Only thing I don't eat is just 那个什么麻辣的 the Korean. I don't eat hot stuff. Until today, Uncle Raymond is so mountain tortoise in Hokkien. It's called, I never eat Hai Di Lao. Yes, I never.
My class is quiet. No one talks. Nobody talks. You can hear the fan spinning, you know. That's how quiet it is.
Oh, no, sorry. If I'm teaching your class, I'll make sure they talk like hell. I'll make sure they'll be running on the whole classroom like hell. And this is how I teach SS. Because when I do SS, I will break them into 2 groups and do debating. That's more fun, right? And then if you don't talk, sorry, Shirley, if they don't talk, how they do their oral? Seriously, how they pass your oral? How they come? Imagine if you come to interview, if I'm the interviewer, I see you all don't talk, the job will be given to foreigners, and then you don't complain, the foreigner take your job, correct no? You don't open your golden mouth. 有没有看那个小孩不笨啊？新加坡人嘴巴是金口不会开口的，吃饱了吗？啊，你有做功课吗？你要不要啊？哦。But just now, I went to teach my set 4 SS in Bukit Timah. You also say the same thing. How are you? Yeah. Have you taken your lunch? Then I say, boy, next month, you're doing oral. You think you're Japanese? わかりました。はい。どうする？はい。太鼓のミスターで本で、はい。不是はい、还有什么はい？はい。いや、はい、はい。Please talk lah. Sorry, Shirley, thanks for sharing. So please be more talkative. I don't like my student to keep quiet. Sorry, Shirley, this class is not like that. True not? So talk.
Impossible. Our child already give up already.
Then Shirley, so next year, if you have the chance, you want to do oral with Uncle Raymond, then talk. Okay, because there's one time I went for an interview. The interviewer asked me, do you have anything to say, Mr. Raymond? I say nothing. The way they look at me, the eyes so big. And then I told myself, next time when I go for interview, I'll talk like hell. I'll talk like hell. And one of them, I tell you, right, one of the Amorite say, oh, by the way, I wish you Merry Christmas in advance. Did I tell you this? No, I went to the interview, say, by the way, thank you very much, sir. I wish you a Merry Christmas in advance. And he was an Australian guy. Oh, thank you, Raymond. And I even tell my PSLE student, okay, you may go now. Thank you, teachers. Shirley, may I wish you Happy Teacher's Day in advance. And you know what he said? Oh, so nice of you. Happy Children's Day too. You laugh? My student did that, no? Set 4 student. Oh, by the way, teacher, may I wish both of you Happy Teacher's Day in advance. Oh, so nice of you. All the best to your O-level. Singaporean student. No, you are not Singaporean student. You are international student. You are leader. Shirley, thank you for sharing. Okay, and good luck to your classmate. Okay, seriously, I will not able to take it when students don't talk. So children, you understand about this appeal too. Thank you, Zhen Zihen. All right. Now next one. Okay, this is comparison. Now remember comparison, Zijian. You must say one. Okay, we don't talk about 3 and 4. Don't worry about this, children. I will compile it and send you the PDF format to you, okay? Okay? But sorry, Hui Ling, I will send it to you tomorrow. Don't tell the class. The class will send it by end of June, okay? They can't hear our conversation. Hui Ling is so funny. You said, Uncle Raymond, you're on speaker. Of course, everyone can hear me. But Hui Ling is so nice. Oh, okay. You just play along. Anyway, I will send it to you, to all of you, maybe next week. Be fair, you know why not, Zihan? You know why I don't want to send you tomorrow? And see if I can hear you, no? You don't unmute your mic. Thank you, sir. And see if I can...
I don't know.
医师，为什么我下个礼拜才给他呢？给你们呢？
I feel I'm supposed to know, but I don't.
I can't hear you, sorry. One more time.
I feel I'm supposed to know, but I don't.
What don't?
Never mind.
No, I need to ask you why I want to give this homework. Oh no, this answer by next week. Why not tomorrow?
Because
So that
some of us
we
never
have
submit
more
yet.
time to try.
Sorry,
To do the question.
Exactly, both of you correct. Don't use the word try. I want you all to practice it. I can give it to you tomorrow, or I give it to you later. You want to copy the answer? I'm happy, you know. Sujian, I'm happy, you know. You know why? Because you want to take the effort to learn and to practice, 嘛，对不对？Zihan, I'd rather give it to you and then you copy and learn. Rather than I give you, you just throw it one side. then you're not learning. If a student want to copy and practice it and make it perfect, that means these students are interested. All right, so look here, source C and D are different. And then we have all the way here. Okay, this C are no more already. Yeah. Hui Ling, will you mind read to the class? Source B and C are different.
Source B and C are different in terms of their views towards Singapore's immigration policy. Source B is unsupportive of the immigration policy as the author thinks that it has brought negative impacts to Singapore, while C is supportive towards the immigration policy as it brought positive impacts to Singapore. Source B states that
Sorry, I make it bigger for you. Sorry. Okay, go.
Source B states that
some are not even foreign talent.
Some are not even foreign talent. They just come in here to earn money and bring it back to their own country, causing a drop in Singapore's economy.
Wait, stop here, stop. Hold on. I want to ask all of your opinion. I think this is a very not racist. This is a very bad remark. Is it causing a drop? 为什么? Can anyone tell me, since you are reading this, what is your opinion on this? Do you agree now? Yeah, Hui Wang Kan, are you able to talk with your mic?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Later I ask you Wang Kan. Thanks. Hui Ling, 为什么 this sentence that drop in Singapore economy is not justified? Unless you agree, okay, but if you don't, unless you agree with them, if you don't agree, why?
I don't know.
No IDK, please. Don't IDK. Do your best. I'll come back to you. Shirley, why? Zihen, next will be you. Yishu, next will be you after Zihen. Shirley?
Also,
Sorry?
I don't know.
Okay. Zihen, don't worry. Yishu?
Sorry, what was the question?
为什么他讲说你 see some of them are not even foreign talents. They come here to bring the money back to their country and cause Singapore economy to drop. Do you agree with this statement? Do you agree
No.
what they said?
No.
Then why?
Because
they
come here to work, right? So it's not just that they bring the Singapore's money back to their own country, but they also contribute to Singapore's development.
Like what? Well done. Well said.
So it's a fair trade. For example, they could be construction workers, help Singapore to build buildings, or they might be working in a restaurant as a waiter or something like that. And no matter what they do, as long as they do something, they are contributing to Singapore.
这样讲像那些妓女来新加坡也是 contribute to
Yeah,
Singapore.
some way they do, but yeah.
It's illegal 你不要笑。That's why 我跟你讲了，这些是 illegal that this 会变成诈骗。Okay, I'm so sorry there are these people who come here, they become a students, they go in at night, they become a nightclub bar girl, 陪酒女 all these things. So sorry our teacher will not share with all these things to you, but this one they are referring to that 你明白意思吗 To bring out the economy back, but they are very vague. You know what's the meaning of vague 子恒 VAGUE 写下来给大家 right now. 子恒都mind 他的说法很模糊 It's not good enough to substantiate why the economy is bad. So Yisha, you are absolutely agree. They don't just come here, even though they are constructed way. Yisha, 你说的很好嘞，因为我有一个中国学生在我学校my school The father is a construction in Singapore for donkey years in Singapore. He built a lot of good houses. Recently, he got COVID. Okay, he got COVID. That was 3 months before Chinese New Year. At the exactly same time like me. But because he turned to Singaporean citizens and because of his appreciation, He's not a university graduate or issue, okay? He's just a construction worker, and he got, I think, Singaporean citizen already, or PR. But when he stay in Khoo Teck Wah Hospital, he was treated as anybody, as all equals patients. I asked also, 乔信不是乔信这叫什么名忘记，糟糕了。建信，你的 daddy 怎么样？说他就住在酒店医生啊，听好啊，医生跟护士都对他无微什么？无微什么？无微不至 no。You don't say, oh, because you're from China, you're from India, no, you're from Vietnam, you see? Ladies and gentlemen, it's your parents and me who built this possible. How can this guy say that drop in Singapore economy? 医生，你说得很好。All right, and guess what? Now this student is in Singapore Police Force, NS, and hopefully he can change it to Singapore citizen. All right, so this sentence, Zhi Jian, what do you agree now? Thank you, Yishu. Well said. Why? Then you must bring up.
Because these foreign talents also need to pay taxes.
Wow. You realize these people will say 是井底之蛙很浅薄very shallow 没有墨水对吗？子健 Okay, Wang Kang, what about you?
Oh, I wanted to say the same thing he said just now.
Sorry, got two guys. Which guy? You're interested to say the same thing? 子健 or Yishi?
Like just now that one. Like what you say, right?
I can't read your mind, my dear. I can't read your mind. Which one? Just say whatever you want to say. It's okay.
Like whatever work they do, it still contributes to the economy.
Okay, so put there, children. You just use the word walk. Thank you. All walk of life. Write down. Zihen, help me. All walk of life will definitely contribute to Singapore economies. Regardless, write down. All walk of life will contribute to Singapore economy regardless of race or religions. Powerful statement. Thank you, Wang Kang. Thank you, Zihen. Please copy down. Thank you. Who is supposed to continue? Han Ling, right? Hui Ling, carry on. This suggests
that these foreigners are here to exploit the opportunities given and are not contributing to Singapore's economy.
You see, wait. He used the word exploit, no. Wow, too much, Okay, carry on. Carry on, Hui Ling. So instead, continue. So instead
of helping Singapore, they are causing negative impact to Singapore. In addition, the author also expresses his disapproval towards the presence of foreigners in Singapore, as mentioned in the source, and despises them and they create trouble and cause locals to be out of jobs. These evidences suggest that the author detests the presence of foreigners in Singapore, and hence source B is unsupportive towards Singapore's immigration policy. However, source C states that we do really need them to build our infrastructure, clean up after us, perform our research, etc. This suggests that Singapore needs foreigners to help us build Singapore and it is necessary for Singapore to have them. This reflects that the presence of foreigners is beneficial for Singapore and it is not affecting Singaporeans negatively. Therefore, source C is supportive towards Singapore's immigration policy.
Remember, Zihen, write down the three magic words. Therefore, hence, and thus is the most powerful magic words was being introduced by this professor when I attend his social study talk. Okay, yes, thus, yeah. Remember these three magic words and please do not share with your classmates. If you were to write these three words, most of the SS teacher and the SS teacher Zhe Jian will know these three words. When you put this out, we are very happy to see it. Seriously. Very seriously, the honesty I tell you. But there's one bad thing about this whole entire source here. Can anyone tell me? The answer is good, Shirley. Answer is good. But 它有一个 problem here. Can anyone find this problem? Yishi, Wang Kang, anyone? 有什么问题呢？王康 I send the answer to you, huh? Don't tell them. Huh? You got my answer, Wang Kang? Yes, don't say 啊。看其他你的 classmate 有没有想到 What's wrong with this? Not really. Yeah, you got the point. I did not detect this one, Shirley. Well done. I think you're in the wrong class in your school. Sorry. You like to talk. And then you put yourself so you like to talk, right? Then you put in your class, all cannot talk. You don't like to talk. Ay, talk lah. Talking is good. God give you a mouth, they can talk, please. But don't talk nonsense, of course. Anyone? Zijian, what's wrong with this? I ask around how. Okay, why not like that? Because I still got a lot of things to teach you. If you're not sure, 5-second rule, or if not, just say pass. Don't say I don't know. I don't want to hear the word I don't know. It's very negative. Okay, Hui Ling. Zihan, what's wrong with this?
Pass.
Shirley? Beside the introductions that you mentioned, anything else? Yishu? 为什么这个整个里面有问题呢？ You see, when I was doing this bootcamp, I choose a lot of source-based questions of Zihan. I choose a lot. This is from Zhongzhen High. Okay. Okay, quite close, but that's not my answer, Zijian. Yishu, what's wrong? Okay, don't mind I review the answer. Sorry. You should know. Any answer? You should? No. Hey, hello, excuse me. How come they never paragraph into 2 paragraphs? You cannot put the similar and different into like that. Zihan, if you mark already, is it very confusing? And you tell me how to give marks. That's why you see, actually, you keep asking questions. Hey, is it the same? Then Zijian, you also ask, right? Very confusing, right? Very misleading, correct or not? Zijian, you 明白我意思吗? So you have to separate that 1 paragraph of similar, 1 paragraph of difference. Please write down somewhere in your notes. When you do comparison skill, you must have 1 paragraph similar, 1 paragraph difference. And then the 3rd paragraph talk about tones and purpose. Okay, please do it now. Please don't jump, don't go and put in everything like that. If the teacher patient enough, you'll look through. If the teacher not patient enough, good luck, you'll give you 4 marks out of 6 marks. Okay, can I move on? Right, so can I stop here? So I expect you to do this as a homework again. All right, if not, then may I have, if Ida, if you're watching the video, Wang Kang, all of you, because I can't see your face, sorry, Wang Kang. If you have no violence objections, I will just take this today lesson, I'll go through it now, okay? Can? Because we got others source to learn like reliabilities, assertion, and others, and SRQ. You know, SRQ is very important, all right? That one I have to really pay more attention on that. So I will close this up. Then I stop sharing. Go back to this one, day 3. Okay, we have done this one. Move on here. Okay, so please write things. So what you will expect to learn today, and what will you be learning in day 3, and then what is the NRIC? I think we all know. So this will be a group, guys. Zijian, you will be in group A, all the boys versus all the girls. Okay, so girls are here. So just like today, you got 3 boys, 3 girls. Okay, so we are talking about how can we work for the good of society. Sorry, one more time. First is what does it mean to be a citizen? Remember the NRIC, the C. How do we decide what is good for society? So that means the rights. So how can we work for the good of society? That means you're identified. Make sense, Zihan? So no need to go and learn chapter 1 is what, chapter 2 is what, chapter 3 is what. No need actually. So 全部就是 NRIC. You know what's NRIC, Hui Ling? 就是你的登记吧。 So with your 登记是不是 is your right? Correct or not? If you got pink IC, you're Singaporean. If you got green IC, I think is Malaysian. Then you got another color is student pass, something like that. Okay, so today we're going to talk about this here. Okay, all the skills, inference, comparison, we done already. This one take. So this one also take. So now I'm going to tell you others. So how can we work with it? So we are talking about nationality in day 1, day 2, we also identified, and then day 3, we're talking more of all this now. Okay, let's go for this one, chapter 3. So citizen, then how to work for the good of society? Oh, sorry. So citizen then work for how race, religion's rights for the good of society and align. Okay, now can I ask quickly, do I have this? Okay. I'm going to bring up to the next slide. While we're waiting for the next slide, I would like to ask you, okay? Type for me, race, religion, and rights. Now, thank you, sir. Yesterday was the last Monday. Okay. Now, I want you all to vote now. Ready? 子健, 帮我 count the vote now. Okay? Ready? 子健, you start first. Which one do you think is more important, race or religion or right?
Right.
Okay, one vote. Hui Ling?
Right.
Okay, 2 vote. Shirley?
Equally important.
Wow, very smart. You are damn smart. I like the way you answered. But sorry, you have to choose one. If Shirley, imagine you are the queen. You got 5 children. You only can give 1 seat to one of them, right? You must say equally important. So all of them become king. Cannot, right? Correct or not?
错位咯。
这个女孩子真是的错位。Okay, be honest, choose one, girl. Come.
Right.
Okay, 3 vote 直接。子恒
Right.
Oh my goodness. Wow, all right. 医师 race, religion or right 哪一个最重要？选一个。
Right means what?
你的因为华语叫你的
权利嘛。
对。不要让我失望啊！Right 啊
Yeah.
Confirm Okay, Wang Kang. I don't know what Ida choose. Maybe tomorrow we ask him. Wang Kang.
Right.
I tell you, let me convince you, is religion is the most important. Zijian, so you got the rights, I got the rights. You go and tell me, if you're in US, what rights do you have?
Everything.
You sure not? You go to one certain place, you think the KKK were able to talk to you? You know what is the KKK? Ku Klux Klan, the supreme white. Yes. The supreme white people will tell you to FO out of this country. Even you have the right as a citizenship of Americans and your race is Chinese, you have no rights, man. True or not? True? Let's be honest. Yes, that's the one. Yishu, can you type the KKK to the class now? Please go and find out. Hui Ling, Shirley, and Wang Kang, if you don't know what is KKK, these are the supreme white. They means they think highly of themselves. In the 1960s, they kill all the blacks. The blacks are also American citizens, you see, and then the thing is that they are also the race of blacks and they got the rights. So Zihan, religion is the one that makes the change. Ku Klux Klan. Write down, please. Oh, by the way, Shirley, I don't think in social study they will talk about this triple K. But in some of the school, you are not wrong. This one is a very sensitive one, Shirley and Hui Ling and Wang Kang, because this one is a Supreme Court in USA. They were saying Donald Trump is one of them. Yes, yes, Donald Trump is one of them. I'm not sure because I never talked to him. I only talked to his cousin, Donald Duck. Okay, I never talked to him. I only talked to the Donald Duck. Thank you, sir. Yes, whack, whack, whack. So religion is one of them. You realize, you know what's a crusade war? No? The crusade war between the Muslim and the Christian. You see, listen. In one religion, you can have different race. Agree now, Zijian? So if let's say Buddhist, you can have Chinese, you can have Indian, correct now? And Christian, you also can have African, you can have whites. True enough. Issue, right? Wang Kang, you agree? Huh? So I realize that in any of the essay, I want to convince all of you, you don't agree with me. I feel that religion is the most important. In a lot of countries, when you say you have the rights, Zijian, but if you are in that countries, you do not follow their religions, you are nothing. Write down the word Northern Ireland, you know what I mean. Northern Irelands have Catholic and Protestant. They fight because of their religions. Thousands of years until today, why there is a terrorist? Why until today there's terrorist? Is it because of religious issue? True enough. Afghanistan, 我跟你讲慧婷 Shirley and Wang Kang, now you stay in Afghanistan, good luck to you. You know who is Malala, right? In the textbook, remember? Is it because of their religion she doesn't have the rights to study? No, 子健，你跟我讲你的 rights， 还有 left center 要不要？我给你 left center 啦，要不要 ？Sorry, so then 子恒 you might think, then what the hell? Emotional damage. Then what is my right now? But thank God, Zihen. No, you don't share it, Zihen. Thank God. You have certain right. Write down, please now. You have certain right in Singapore. Zihen, can I tell you, do you have the rights to smoke now and drink alcohol? Okay, you can do what? Nobody will stop you. True enough. But you get caught, good luck to you. Get it now? Now I get it, Zijian. You can have the right to do anything, but certain rights only. So how can you tell me rights are more important than race and religion? Make sense? You can don't agree with me, Zijian. You can don't agree with me, Zijian. You can don't agree that rights is not important, but religion is more important. Okay, so Zijian and Zihen and Yishi, since you are a guy, so 18 years and above, or now it's 21, let's say we put 18 years and above, Zihen, you guys can smoke and drink. You go and tell the Malays to drink. You think they will drink alcohol? No, right? Cannot, right? Because of the what? Because of what? Religion. So I convince you now? 对不对？你们有吃牛肉吗？你懂什么 religion 不可以吃牛肉？佛教对吗？佛教对吗？You know Catholic, I'm a Catholic, Christian. You know every Friday we are not supposed to eat meat, but I still eat 鸡饭. Then my church friend say, Raymond, you are Catholic, no? Do you know Friday cannot eat meat? You know what I say? Never mind. Today I eat, Sunday I go and confess to Jesus. Dear God, Jesus, sorry. Uncle Raymond very hungry. I cannot take it. So pardon my sin. Amen. So does that mean I'm a bad person? I still go and pray. You get me now? It's my rights, ma. Now this one I can say it's my rights. I no need to follow the religions. But there are some who are very staunch, who are very serious religions. Right? So certain rights you practice. But Singapore, they give you see, you know, I want to say this. You know, during fasting month, the Muslim cannot eat, right? You know, right? Hui Ling, you know, right? Hui Ling. Wang Kang, you so know, right? 医生你懂哦？我们的回教朋友在fasting month 的时候不可以吃的嘛，对不对？ Then 直接你咦 how come got few Malays sitting there drinking kopi and smoke and eat mirobos? Emotional damage.
Maybe they are not Muslim.
没
How
有，
do you know
他
that
们
they're
是
Muslim?
Muslim， 他们是 Muslim。
They're Muslim?
Yes。 但我是警察，我可以抓他吗？对不对？ You know in Malaysia, if you eat during fasting month, you get fine and jail, no?
What?
Seriously, no? You know why 呢？直接 I know 了。One of my friends 啊，他是 sick 啊 ，no sick 了，白衣，那个德本，的印度人包那个头的，可是他没有包头，他去 Malaysia， 把他的 skin color the race look like Malay, so he was eating there. Then the two policemen came, say, hey, apa ini makan? Tak boleh makan fasting lah. Then say, I'm not Malay. So how to prove? He took out his passport and showed that he's sick, Indian sick. You see? Is it religion very important? It's right what? Everyone got the right to sit there and drink coffee. 我没有害人，我没有杀人吗？我坐在那边吃饭呢，我都没有去抢人家打人，对不对？子健 ，and this my right as a Malaysian， 为什么不可以吃 ？You see, religion take over. Convince you 呢 ，Shirley？ 几千年到现在都是为了 religion 而打仗，到现在 Osama 也是在打仗 ，Mas Selamat 也是在打仗 ，because of religion. You know why? Ready? 子恒 religions have the T effect. I'm talking already. I'm starting my lesson already. T effect. What is the T effect? Traditional value. Write down. Traditional value. 子恒 Help. Traditional value. And the C effect. Culture. And the H effect. Heritage. Zihan, are you proud of your surname of Qing? 你那个秦是不是秦始皇的秦？秦朝的秦，对吗？哇哦，搞不好秦始皇是你的祖先哦。好像我姓宋嘛，我是宋朝的宋，对吗？唐宋燕明清，对吗 ？The Five Dynasty. If somebody say, 哎，子恒不要跟着姓秦啊，姓别的姓，你要吗 ？Of course not. You go ask them when die, go and fly kite in Marina to production， 对不对 ？No serious right，子恒 ，Why？ 那你刚才不是太下来了咯 ？Traditional value, culture and heritage 吗 ？Can you put down 子健 ？I want you to type. Will you want to erode this? Type the word erode. You know the meaning of erode, 慧玲？王康 ，You know what's the meaning of erode? Shirley, you know what's the meaning of erode? Okay, right now is to get rid of, eradicate, exterminate, extinct. 就是把它全部给删除掉。你懂谁是成吉思汗吗？那个是我的干哥哥来的。My student will say 宜修我知道，宜修就知道。My tonight he's attending my lesson. 宜修我 know right 宜修Uncle Raymond 全部都是他的 relative 来的。几千年到现在就是 relative.
Every famous person you know that and you can find must be his relative in some way.
Okay, that's me. So 成吉思汗 I really respect him. Do you know he conquered 3 continents. Right? He will still make sure that they allowed them to practice their race and religions and rights and heritage. But they introduced the Mongolian heritage. Now you understand? Because if 成吉思汗 were to get rid of their culture and heritage, they will do kamikaze with them. Anyone in history student will know what is kamikaze, right? 就是跟你同归
于尽，同归于尽。
同归于尽，对，就是跟你一起死。So it means that to my family, it means that to my rights. Okay, now this is the answer. Oh, sorry, the traditional value, culture, and heritage. Thank you, Zihen. Can you put a curly bracket and put this? Identity. Make sense? No, it makes sense.
Which curly bracket?
You just now you type traditional value, culture, and heritage, right? With these 3 words together, you write on your notebook, on your notebook, right? Then you do the curly bracket and type the word identity. You get what I'm saying now? So Shirley, so when you write SPQ and SRQ, you just write like that. Of course, the structure of English you do yourself lah. I cannot be spoon feed you, right? I cannot say he is, not he are. Correct now, right? This is your way of writing, but this is your teacher never teach you this, right? No. Your teacher teach you this? Now you know, can help you, right? Can pass with it, Is it better now? Feel good, Not yet. the government comes in. Do you know what is Thai-Pusan? 就是那个刺他的身体，然后走在街边的 the Indian. Okay, last time used to have holiday, but I don't know why now they took away the holiday. Do you realize that Singapore got how many holidays? Chinese 是不是2天 holiday? You can look at calendar 慧玲 and Wang Kang. My favorite. 其实我的朋友去到我的朋友的老婆是蒙古人。Okay, I'm very respectful. Okay, come back to this 慧玲。Chinese New Year got 2 days holiday 对吗 ？Then Malay got 2 days All right, Malay. Hari Raya, Puasa and Hari Raya Haji 对不对 ？Haji 就是他们要去那个地方 to get the pilgrims to get the Hajj. Then Christian 是不是有2天 ？Can you tell me which 2 days Shirley? 王康 which 2 days are the Christian holiday?
Oh, I don't know.
Come on. You have
Christmas.
you should know. Huh?
Christmas.
Well done. The birth of Christ, right? One more. The death of Christ. No, serious. The death of Christ. Easter. Anyone in Christian school here should know. Easter Day is the day when they commemorate, they worship Jesus, the day when he was crucified on the cross. Easter Day is the day when Jesus died. Christmas is the day when Jesus is in this world, was born. So you realize, actually, 2 days for Christian, 2 days for Malay, and 2 days for Chinese, 对不对 Deepavali, is it Indian? 你去看 calendar, 你不相信你去看 calendar. Deepavali 就1天对吗？印度的 you go and look at the calendar Deepavali, you know what's Deepavali, right? The light of festival, 印度的节日，每次都是10月到11月。How come Indian only got 1 day Is it fair or not? 你没有看到你没有注意到子恒 You realize it now? 碧玲 do you realize it? Are you saying the government is not doing the right thing? Are you sure the government is not doing justice? Because Indian, they got different parts of race in India. Remember? And they have different religions back in India. India got about 200 dialects. A lot, 200 over dialects. Northern India, Southern India, Eastern India, Western India. And they got 1.1 billion population. And then they got caste system. Zihan, write down the caste system. You know how to type the caste system? Write down. C-A-S-T-E. Write down. Shirley, all of you, I want you to type this word. I want you to Google this caste system. C-A-S-T-E. Now, this caste system, children, is in India. They got 4 castes. The poor is the super poor one. The top one is the first class. The rich one cannot touch the lower class. That means their children cannot marry the 4th class. The first class and the second class can marry together. You go and find out and read now. It's important. Yes. It's very unfair, Yeah. Until today, in India, so you cannot change one. So this is a religion and race. What talk about rights? Is it true now with this 21st century, everyone got the rights, right? No, Then you should get rid of this thing. But because this religion, so what rights do they have? They don't even have rights. They don't even have the right human rights. Human being rights at all. 他连狗都不如了，有些是真的，很可怜So in Singapore, it's not, we don't want to give the extra holiday to Indians, Hui Ling and Wang Kang. Because when they celebrate, imagine if we give Indian a different holiday, will the Chinese and the Malays and the Christian happy? Obviously not, right? You know, Catholic got Saint all days, All Saints Day, no, All Saints, S-A-I-N-T, Holy Day. We got All Saints Day, we got Mother Mary Days, we got then how about Halloween Day? Then how about 那个企业的，你懂企业吗？华人的企业。Then they also want to have 八月粽子啊。They also want to have 端午节啦。Correct. In China, we have all these holiday, correct? Yeah, because this is our race and religions. 子健 makes sense now. The religions is very important. Agree not? So children, if you come across any essay, they ask you race or religion, which is more important? Religions or right, which is more important? Religions or terrorism, which is more important? Religions lah. It's all because of religion. They start off to be people be unhappy 吗？对不对？ Agree not? Right? 不然为什么有释迦牟尼？为什么有 Jesus Christ? Make sense? Okay? So this one is very important. Can you write down internal and external security? It came out in the exam before. Okay, Hui Ling and Wang Kang and Shirley, it came out, and Ida, it came out in the Ida for IB student, it came out in the exam before for this one. I have to search the paper from one of my ex-students in Hwa Chong. Ida is from Hwa Chong, right? Just now I went there, I met 3 Hwa Chong students to bring me to Coronation Plaza. I got a really good cross-referencing, which I will want to share, provided Ida is tomorrow is in. Okay, Sherry, remind me of this story, yeah? Because this morning I went to Coronation Plaza for my tuition, but I went to the wrong way, and I asked 3 Hwa Chong students. Okay, internal and external. Okay, 来，子健帮我 vote 啦。Ready？ 子健 I important or E? I'm talking about Singapore. Okay, internal security, we are talking about Singapore Police Force and SCDF. Okay, external, we're talking about Singapore Armed Forces. Okay, 子健。
External.
Okay, Hui Ling.
Internal.
Thank you. Isha? Hey, by the way, is this recording? Am I recording?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Are you sure? Internal or external?
Skip first.
没有，你只要讲 internal external 而已，不用紧。我没有问你 why， 只是你选而已。没有错跟对的 answer 的，我只是要投票。哎呀，直接也叮咚 ready 哦。Internal, thank you. 王康。
Both.
哎呦 ，cannot 啦 ，choose one 啦 ，please.
Internal.
Because in the SRQ, Shirley, in the SRQ, you have to select one, remember? Which one, okay? Internal, thank you. Zihan? I can't hear you.
Internal.
Oh, okay. Ida, what is your answer? Okay, okay. Thank you, Ida. Ida say tomorrow I will give you the answer. Okay. Shirley, what is your answer? Lame. Uncle Raymond.
External.
Nice one.
Oh yeah, Ida's not coming tomorrow. Yeah.
Aiyo. CCA lah. I know just now when I went there, I see a lot of Hwa Chong students having CCA. Yeah. But I tell you, I really enjoy the 3 Hwa Chong students who give me the right directions. And the way they answer, I really seriously, it's called the Hamala, the higher ability. Okay, right? Zijian, how many?
Then I tell him.
I hope he can come in now. Okay. Yes, Zijian.
2 to 4.
Sorry, which one is 2?
External.
External 2
Yeah.
Internal 4
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, if you choose internal and external, there's no right or wrong answer. For Uncle Raymond, please count me the internal votes. Zijian, very simple. Can I take your example? Imagine now not imagine, now you married. Okay? You have a beautiful wife, you have 3 children. Okay? Then got this pretty girl want to come and disturb you, want to be your wife also. Okay? Right? Now, my question to you is whether you want to take her and then do something back to your wife. But internally, if you have a strong relationship with your wife, and you trust your wife trusts you, and you have faith with your children have faith in you, this girl will come in will never exist. True enough. You get what I'm saying? So can I use the real example for internal security of Singapore? If everyone right now, if everyone have this cohesiveness, type in the word cohesiveness in the country, that means a good strong bonding, 就是团结就是力量，对吗？互相怎么讲not respect each one, trust one another， 互相的理解，互相的
信任，
什么？
信任还是帮助你的。
对了，我就是要找这个字。Thank you， 子恒 ，Thanks for typing。互相信任的 trustworthiness。Can I write the word HIST？ 子恒 write down the. I want you to put like that. 子恒 I want to put HIST. I don't want you to type like that. H stand for honesty. I stand for integrity. S stand for sincerity. And T stand for trustworthy. Surely you're doing history, oh. You're doing history, huh? Then history, yay! Do you think Hitler got his HIST? Hitler is very honest. He don't like the Jews. Hitler in integrity. That's why he take away the Treaty of Versailles. Hitler is very sincere because he wanted to make the Aryan race to be the top. Hitler is trustworthy. That's why he got the Nazis party and everyone follow. Make sense, Willing? So doesn't mean this is only for good guy. But you see, Willing, we can use this for Hitler because he built the internal Germany, the Third Reich, back to power. That's why he created World War II. He took away the Treaty of Versailles to make Germany mighty and powerful again because he don't want to lead by the nose, by the what? From the France, the Germans, remember, and the United States. And he break away the Russian pact and attack Poland. You see? And then you talk about Cold War, the same thing. Doesn't mean the North Korea is bad or the South Korea is bad. Everyone has their own internal. So Zijian, Zihan, and Yishi, and Ida. Internal to me is very important. If your internal cannot settle it well, the external will come in easily. Agree now, Zijian? If your wife don't trust you, your children say, Daddy, you sucks, man, and then you lost hope already, Zijian. Then 你就去找另外一个老婆了。怎么样讲啊？子健宝贝啊，宝贝啊，孩子，怎么讲哦？你父母亲就算你做错什么东西，你父母亲永远会在你这边。Then why do you want to break away your HIST? Correct 吗？家和万事兴吗？你在哪一个国家？你看中国这么多人，为什么习近平可以弄到这么好呢？You see 啊，在外面美国怎么样 attack China， 其他的国家怎么 attack China？ 如果中国人民不团结力量啊，中国就像以前那个 Opium War， 对吗？子恒 ，The Opium War remember 一拍两散，对吗？子健，对吗？桂林。所以未来的新加坡就是靠你们这些人。如果我们连自己的人民都不信任呢 ，then don't need to talk about 多。Buy the big bloody big gun. Remember during World War II when the General Pacific and put all the gun in Sentosa, and then the Malaysia, the Japanese come from Malaysia, 对吗？ And then internal soldier all surrender. And who is fighting the Malay regiments? And then the Lim Bo Seng, you know Lim Bo Seng, right? Lim Bo Seng. You know who is Lim Bo Seng, right? You know every time when I bring my student to go to Clarke Quay, I will go to the tombs there. I will go there and bow for 1 minute silence and salute to him. When I was in the army, I saw his portrait in the officer mess. I will salute him because he's a man of HIST. Easy to use already? So internal, you guys, honestly, Shirley and Hui Ling and Wang Kang, and all of you who are listening, Zijian, you draw a line of your foolscap paper, okay? Put internal and external, can? Zihan? Then you write the so, then how. So internal security is to provide blah, blah, blah. Then internal security is talking about this. How do you think internal security is important? Then you write your own reason. 知道吗？子恒 The same thing goes for external. Then at the end of the day, you decide. I can tell you, Hui Ling and Shirley, when I was throwing this question, I asked my whole class. Okay, ready? I think 医生听到闲了 parents love, grandparents love, your wife love, your spouse love, or your children love. Which is more important to you, Zhi Jian?
Everything.
One only, you only can choose one. All of you will choose parents love, right? Agree? Agree now? Most of us will choose parents. This student choose grandmother love. The whole class scolded him like hell. You know what I say? My father was in prison. My mother ran away. When I was young, it's my grandmother who go and pick up cardboards and give birth, and take care of me. To EKE a living. I tell you, the whole class silent. The whole class silent. If one day I'm married, I will still tell my wife and my children, my grandmother is the most important in my life. Without her, today I won't be a successful man. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Shirley, is it a very touching story? It's a true story, I'm telling you. Because he was my ex-student in NCDC. He did well from all the way to ITE, and now he's going for university. Zhi Jian, there is no right or wrong answer whether your parents love, your wife love, your children love, or grandparents love. 明白吗? It's how at the end of your conclusion. Ready? Can you write down? Zhi, get ready, before I forget. How, start with C, ready? How to be creative. How to be constructive. How to be convincing. And how to be confident in answering. And how to connect all your resources to contribute your ideas. Are you done with all the C? Zihan?
Can repeat one more time?
Shirley, do you get it? One more time. How to convince, to have a constructive, with a confident answer, and concentrate. Okay, ready? And to be able to construct a very, what? Confident. Did I say confident? No, right? Did I say confident? A very convincing? Yes. Creative? And able to connect the whole entire story. Use it in your argumentative essay. And use it in your summary. And use it in your situation writing. Use it in your history, Hui Ling. Okay? Hitler was very creative in constructing the U-boat, as well as the Panzer, the Tiger, and the Leopard tank, convincing everyone to join the Nazis' power in order to build out the confidence so that they can concentrate the attack to the Stalingrad and Leningrad to construct the Third Reich powers. Make sense now? So that they can connect all the 5M, the manpower, the money, the material, the machines, and the management. Okay, this one also about internal security, right? So I already roughly tells you goods and services. Another one is this one, children, providing goods and services like transport. This is another one, safeguarding the interests of citizens. This one is more contextual knowledge, but I want to talk more on the internal and external security because usually it come up in the exam. And then talk about CPF Life, work right initiative. All these is what is good for the citizen, for their retirements, for their housing. Remember, Zihan, I typed the word Maslow theory. Remember the MASLOW? The Maslow theory. You all go and Google it. And please, must check, must do, please. At least read one page. That one will help you in your university. Trust me. Even in your poly and JC. Okay. So this one I already talked about it. Day 2, right? CPF. So this one is to help write down to save for a raining day. Write down to save for a raining day. So the role of a citizen is to contribute, influence, and strengthening, which I already say, right? Remember all the C there, I already say already right to your face, already, right? All the C. To save for a raining day. Thank you, sir. Okay, contribute to the needy of the society. I already mentioned, right, to help the special needs children, blah, 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 all those things. Okay. So to do volunteerism, I think surely that time, the day one, you talk about volunteerism, right? To do all this, well done. Okay. Type this word, reach, please. This one, go for this website, go and read out, reach.gov.sg. This will, in fact, there are some SPQ on Hui Ling and Wang Kang. They ever came out in an SPQ question. Okay. These are the reach. Each word represents something, I can't remember. Okay. Okay. This is the website. So go and read through. And this who is in Jimeng, MOE tuition grant, or this, please take note of. Very useful. Please must read. Please. You don't read, then too bad. Okay. I still got a few more. Just bear with me. Today I do not have classes, so if you all don't mind, unless you got something on, then you want to lock off, you lock off. Okay, takeaways that these are like the lamp, the street lamp. You realize, Zihan, when you walk on the street, you don't say, oh, Zihan, you never pay property tax, you never pay income tax. I switch off the light. You walk in the darkness. 没有吗？之间对不对? So when you go home at night after tuition, right, you walk on the street, got lamp, right, got light, right. You don't say, oh, 之间你没有还 tax, so 我关掉，我不要开给你. No such thing, But because 之间 your parents pay taxes, so this you see what is good for the society, what is good for the people. So no, this is not funny. I mean, not you. I'm not saying you. This is not funny that, oh, switch off the light. No. But even like, for example, we are talking about a policeman. Okay, it's just like us. Oh, Hui Ling, 你没有交 tax, so I don't protect you. I protect people who pay, or I protect the rich. I don't laugh. You know, there are some countries do that, right? There are police who protect the rich. Very poor thing. That means 于是这种国家我们最好是不要住了，对不对？只是 protect the rich 嘞，没有一视同仁的感觉对吗？于是，this one I like this picture, very cute. Okay, and then okay here, goods and services and you see, look at internal. Now, in case if there is a question, Shirley, internal or external, I leave it to you If you think it's external, I feel like there's not much to talk about. It's not nothing. But internal got more support evidence on 之间. Okay, you go and decide. That's why I asked you to draw a line, internal, external, then you put all your thoughts. So when the exam comes, you have all the information ready to answer the questions. Okay, you see external is to have good relationship. Write down bilateral, regional, and world. Bilateral means Singapore and Malaysia. Remember the water? ASEAN, there are 11 countries, including East Timor. We've got Philippines, we've got Thailand, we've got Myanmar, we've got Vietnam, we've got Laos, we've got Cambodia, we've got Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, Singapore. This is ASEAN. Of course, the United Nations is 197, now it's 198 countries. If Ukraine were to lose, then would be lesser. Okay, so yeah, so this is Ukraine will be lost. But I had this debate on Zijian that day when the war started with Russia and Ukraine. I support the war. I supported the war. So all the students against it. And only one student, Yishu, against we are talking about it. You against the war, right? Jiu Yufan support the war. Okay, very simple. Because there are certain things that sometimes is a wake-up call for certain people. That's my belief. Okay, you don't need to follow me. That's just sharing. So see, external factors, these are the ones. Hey, honestly, Wang Kang, how long do you think Singapore can defend when enemy attack us? Yes, Wang Kang?
As long as possible.
Give me how many? 1 month, 1 year, 6 months, or 1 week, or 1 day?
Until they stop attacking, I guess.
No, just give me a guess, a number.
A few months.
Only 1 month. Only 1 month. Okay. From when I was in the army, only 1 month the most. You know why? Wang Kan, they cut off our water supply. They block off the whole islands without food. Good luck to us. True not? True not? Then how? Hey, you guys are going to defend Singapore leh. 哎呀，你要做逃兵吗？于是你要做逃兵吗？ But anyway, we have other external forces. That means we have Thailand, we got the other countries. Now we know why we need neighboring countries to work together. So when our neighbors got a problem like tsunami or got flood, got anything of earthquake, we go and help them. So a friend in need is a friend indeed. 患难见真情. Okay, see, we all know all these things. Remember, go back to the traditional value cultures and all these things. So external, is it foreign affairs? Right now, Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Okay, so internal security. Okay, this one I talked about it already, right? Goods and services, remember the lamp post, whether should we provide now, or is it supposed, do we need to provide the ramp when the people on wheelchair can go up to the slope? But you say, my family don't have wheelchair, so no need to build the ramp. No, but we must know what is good for the society, right? Like this one. Imagine you are going for a staycation. What makes you, what is your experience, expectations? You need all these things. So the same thing, when we're living in a country, we also want to provide as many facilities and infrastructures to all walks of life. Take note of this. Since you have the printout, please take note of all these things. My advice is go and read out every one of them, especially the HDB side, the M part. Please spend some time. You guys still can have honeymoon period. But next year when you set for, all these will come in. Then I never studied this. What is this? What is IRA? Is this income tax? What do you mean by compulsory education? Do you know not? You know you need a compulsory education. All children must have 10 years of compulsory educations. Okay, so take note of all this one here, which I really sent to you. See, how can I be involved and contribute to society? I try to provide for you this relationship, but I need your involvement. So this is a government. The government has provided you with free land, 对吗？直接. So you walk on the street, you don't feel that. So you provide policemen, right, to protect you. So what are you supposed to do now, 直接? Is to study hard, to later on contribute back to society. 有钱出钱，有力出力，就是这么简单哦。So simple. So 有钱你就是还你的 income tax 啊。如果你能出钱，有会出力，就是做 volunteer 咯。Okay, I ever work with this lady, Wang Kang and I ever work with this lady. She passed away at the age of 110 years old. This research, really. I ever work with her and I bring these goodies back to some poor family. So yes, but sad to say he passed on. My friends still continue to do the good work of her. So this is one of them. Okay, so you can talk about this. I won't be surprised if one SRQ talk about this lady. It's a very popular, very philanthropy,大慈善家. Okay, philanthropist. Okay. So individual volunteer work, which somebody has mentioned on day one. Then these are the people, okay, role of informal groups, volunteerism. Okay, short terms, you see, like example, recently the people killing of cat, the fresher, what do you do? COP, fresher. COP, citizen on patrol, write down. Now, citizen on patrol, excuse me, I drink some water first. Citizen on patrol is to work together with the police officer to show the presence that this neighborhood is being looked after by police officer. That means this place are being have a security. Okay, I'm one of them. I'm also a volunteer police and also a citizen on patrol. I'm also a resident committees member to help. Okay, so take note of all these things. I used to donate to Singapore Cancer Society. And then you know the SPCA. Oh, Shirley, do you have a pets at home? Hey, where's my dog? Very quiet. Okay. So prevention of cruelty of animals. This NGO is non-government organization. Take note. In day 4, I think tomorrow or Friday, next Monday, I will show you a list of all this. Okay. Now this, I like this one. I like these two things to that. You know, it's a puzzle. Ever wonder why school conduct a yearly survey? Do you know your school conduct a survey either by end of this year, set 3 student, or before you graduate next year? They will have a survey to check, and please do the survey seriously. Okay, all of you seriously. Because once you key in, you anyhow answer the question, and you happen to detect good luck to you. So do it diligently and with discipline. Don't anyhow do all. It's very important. Okay. Now this is our practice. Now, higher order thinking. We remember just now, we talked about FIEE, right? Now we are talking about why. Why does the source say? So when you see the why, take note issue. When you have the why, it's usually 6 marks. Okay, what is the formula? You see, what you see? Look at this picture here. My parents may be elderly, but they are in such a good shape. What does this? What is the purpose? Why do you think this source published? This source published this is because they want to say when your parents are young and they have enough energy, you guys better get married early and have babies so that they get time to take care of the babies. Zihan, when you get married, will you prefer your parents to take care of your son and daughter or the helper? Or send them to childcare? Okay, you shake your head means you don't want to get married, you don't want to give birth. Give birth is none of your business, it's your wife. So, okay, I asked the wrong person. Zijian, you want your parents or your helpers or student childcare?
Parents.
I can't hear you.
Parents.
Parents, So is it correct? More same. Shirley, what about you? Parents or helper?
Parents.
Why?
Because why not?
Yeah, okay, why not? But why not?
Why not? Yes.
Well, yeah, why not? There must be a reason, why not? Trust them, right? Yeah. Give me a minute now. I don't know who's calling me. Give me a minute. Oh. Yes. Oh, yes. Can I help you? I'm so sorry. Okay, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Sorry. Sorry, there's an influencer who's now at my shop there. So the staff is asking me what kind of things to give to my influencer. All right, so look at this picture here. Okay, this one you know already. So that means is why do you think, what is the purpose? What is the message? What is the outcome? So this one here is, okay, this one definitely is by Mr. Goh Chok Tong, positive. So I have no authority to order you to get married and to have children. So Shirley, why not? Because you trust your mommy and daddy more than a helper, correct or not? So the purpose is because they are more reliable than a helper. That's why not? That's all. Now this one, take note, children. I'm not sure Zhi Jian, Hui Ling, Wang Kang, or Zihen and Yishi, or Ida, or Shirley, whether your class, your school teach you what method. When you are talking about 6-mark questions about why the purpose of these, the higher ability questions, context, remember the one the parents are running about and ask them, that means they are young parents, better let them take care when they are still young, so you can concentrate to work, right, Shirley? So when your parents are young, get married young, then yes, very good. Okay. Okay, so the audience, who is the audience? That's the parent side outcome. Now this one are very useful. I always like to use these pictures. Okay, write down Zihen. This will be very, do you know Zhi Jian, Zihen, Hui Ling, and Shirley, Yishi, Yishi, you know already, Wang Kang. You all do visual graphic text, right? Paper 2, you know visual graphic text. Paper 2, same thing, 4 corner. So always and also what is the target audience? I call it PRATA. Remember the purpose, reliability, audience. So there are 3 type audience. First is the target audience is for smoker. The second target audience is people who want to smoke. The third target audience is people I know who want to smoke. Zihen want to smoke. Better show him this picture. So I'll tell Zihen, don't smoke. If you smoke, you'll be like her like that. Okay? Get it now? So imagine first group of audience is people who want to smoke. First audience. Second group is Uncle Raymond want to smoke. Then I look at the picture, like that, I better don't smoke. Then the third audience, I know Zihen like to smoke. I better show him this picture. Tell him not to smoke. So what is the purpose? Why did the MOH put this poster? It's to deter people from smoking. See, look at the answer. So use the method I share you. Okay, do this. Like that, you got 6 marks. Okay? Concern over increasing number of smokers. That is the context. So what happened? The inference is harmful effect. Smoking. You see the lip crack, then the face very, quite disgusting. And then people in Singapore, especially smokers. So there are 3 types group of smokers. So people to quit smoking and tell people to deter them from smoking. Okay? This one very cute. This one. This one very cute. I like this one, very cute. I like this one. So who is the target audience? Ishu, who is the target audience?
People who is planning to buy pets or they already have a pet.
Very good. Yes. Very good. Very good. And people who are owning pets, people who is going to buy pets, people who know someone like Hui Ling who own pets, and Hui Ling don't want to take care of the pet, always sit there with the husband and eat, don't want to take care of the pet. Better tell her, look, joke, don't get angry, just kidding. So look at this one here, what it means. Concern of over people abandoning, neglecting their pets, infer reluctant to spend times, and then ask the dog to run on the treadmill. Exercise, so okay, I ask the dog to exercise, at least I see him exercise. Oh my goodness, that's very bad. That's like torturing the pets. People in Singapore, especially like you're right, people who own pets, people who want to think carefully before they own the pets. So that is the purpose. Why? Why do you think this poster, see, like this one, why do you think they put this poster? Okay, why was this published? The question, Zihen, Zhi Jian, Hui Ling, Shirley, Yishi, and Wang Kang and Ida, when they ask you why use this method, the outcome. Last one, I like this one. You know it's IR, right? Integrated resort, right now. Integrated resort is the one we are talking about, the Marina Bay Sands, the casino, and then the one in Sentosa, Zhi Jian, right? The Sentosa one, the USS. So you see this poor old lady, it's 4 corner again. These 4 corners tell you what, this is a life saving from the CPS. why was this cartoon drawn? Explain your answer. So this cartoon was drawn because it's flushing away its life saving. So what is this purpose? Tell old people what? 直接
Tell people to not gamble.
tell people what?
To not gamble.
Not good, not strong enough. Tell old people to not waste their saving to gamble unnecessarily or wastefully. Okay, I will prefer this answer. Okay. Yeah, okay, sorry. Sorry. Okay, what else? Hui what is the purpose of this? What is the purpose of showing this? Hui Wang Kang?
Ask people not to waste their savings on gambling.
Okay. Okay, can Hui Ling, what is your answer? Waiting for your answer, Hui Ling. What is the purpose of doing this? Yes, Hui Ling. Bye-bye. Yes, Zihan, you want to say something?
To warn the elderly to not waste their money at integrated resort.
Correct. Yes. They can tell the elderly, don't spend this time, all their times and wasting their time and efforts, their money for this kind of gambling, because all this will not give you a yield, a good returns. Okay. Yes, something like that. Thank you, Zihan. So you see, concern over building of integrated resort. That was the time when a lot of Singaporeans was on two sides of the coin, whether agree or not to agree, whether to build or not to build. So it showed the harmful effect. So the drawing is to say that you build some more, all the old people will go there and sit there and all their saving will be gone. Okay, that's why you know, do you know that now, Shirley and Zijian, all Singaporeans will go to this IR for gambling, they have to pay $100 before they enter. I cannot. Even I pay $100, my boss will ask me, my police officer asks, Raymond, why you go there? Unless I got very good reason. 我去那边做卧底. Okay? If not, if every day I go there, I don't need to become police officer already. So straight. Seriously, no? Before I go in, I have to ask, can I go and visit? They will ask you a lot of questions. Why you want to go there? What is the purpose? They say, oh, because I'm going there because my foreigner friends is coming to Singapore. I want to bring him inside. Then with valid reason. Okay? Unless my job require me to go in. Oh, is it true? Now $150. Oh my goodness. Oh, thanks, Wang Kang. I didn't know. But my godmom had got this VIP. Okay, they pay about $2,000-3,000 one shot. That means they go in, they don't need to pay $150, $100, but they already pay one lump sum already. Wow. Yeah. Oh my God, mom very rich. We just do nothing, gamble. Let's go there and gamble, jackpot, everything. I mean, some some are born to be so lucky, cannot blame. But well, when she was young, she worked very hard, fair. Now she old already, she enjoy. But not everyone can be like her, right? To be honest, 我不是狗眼看人低，对不对？子涵 ，right？ 子涵对吗？我不是狗眼看人低， that doesn't mean the rest cannot. But what I say, majority of us can be those, so right? So you can see this is the one that, okay, I don't need to talk too much here. You look at it, it's the same using this concept. So when you have why questions, yes, use this method, CMAO. You definitely need to bring out the audience. You definitely know must the outcome. Like these three examples I already given you, okay? The dog one on the treadmill, the IR, the smoking one. So this example and the one written one by Go Chok Tong, then you know that what is the purpose, the outcome must know the outcome when you have the 6-mark questions, okay? See why the Prime Minister Lee made this speech? So 7 marks, definitely you have to use the CMAO already, okay? So you must look through. Definitely it's a positive, but why? Why do you think he say that? Who is the target audience? What is the message that you want to bring across to the Singaporeans? Why foreigners is important to Singapore, okay? Any questions? So this is another homework. So yes, so you quite a lot of homework. So I leave it to you. Which homework you want to hand in to me next tomorrow? And in fact, today we already completed issue 1, chapter 1, 2, and 3. Tomorrow, chapter 4, which is the FLOATS, the floats. And we might be talking about structure response questions. Okay? So thank you so much for today's. Thanks, Wang Kang. Now I know it's $150. Wow. Okay. I won't be surprised they will go up to $200, but still got people want to go and gamble. Oh, right. So addicted lah, addiction. Okay.